my god.
You're freaked out.
I'm seeing
You're freaked
double.
We don't look like
Blonde
women today.
hair.
I've got my fringe today.
Blonde, beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. You should see us in the morning. We look like
Talented.
7-year-old Swedish boy.
Well, it's only the Mac Twins. It's got to be the Mac Twins, of course. I'm here with the Mac Twins for 11 Online. What are you up to these days, women?
What we're not doing.
I've got to say that I went on your website, which is themactwins.com. Check it out. It's awesome. I've said it right, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've been reading that you could be running for government. You're a dancer. Mm-hmm. You're also a Burberry model. What else? You're a headmistress. Mm-hmm. You are a theatre producer. And you can both give Davina McCall a run for her money.
Oh, wow.
So
do shit like
so
this sometimes.
let's just discuss what's going on here.
Yeah.
Because how can you be this busy? How are you doing everything all at once?
I'd like to say we don't sleep, but we actually do. Like I sleep like 12 hours a day.
Oh wow.
I suppose we probably started quite young. I moved down when I was 17.
That
so I just
is
sort of
young.
thought, my parents are sacrificing all this. I've moved down by myself. I need to make a go of this, and then just like tried my hand at everything.
But you must be very feisty, young, ambitious.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and so from 17, you went to drama. You both went to drama school, didn't you?
I trained as a dancer
Right. Where did you train?
in Scotland.
And what about you?
I went to Central.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't realise how prestigious Central was until my first day, and I started walking up the steps, and it was like Laurence Olivier, Judi Dench, and I'm like, I thought, Mum, I was like, I think this place is quite good, Mum. And she was like, really? I was like, I think it's all right. And then it wasn't until like I was in like our first year that I realised, oh, actually, this is quite good.
Yeah. And so, did you actually want to be actresses, or in musical theatre, or on TV and film, or what was that? Was that the dream at the beginning?
Well, we always performed from a young age, and I always wanted to say I was a dancer. But we always wanted to do presenting as well. Like when we were 5, we had this thing called Mac Radio with a little Fisher Price tape recorder, and we used to put we'd have our own radio station. We used to put Disney songs in the breaks,
And we used to interview our granddad about the war in between.
and then we did like
We're done. Watch this space Fisher Price Radio.
Mac Radio coming soon. And then every time there was a school thing, we would always present it and then run off stage, get our costumes on and perform as well.
Yeah,
But we wanted to do everything. We wanted to do everything.
Oh my god, your poor mother, what a handful. She has got on
Well,
that
the thing is though, so we did all that, and then I think we sort of, like Alana and I, if there's one thing we hate, it's people's perceptions of us, like blonde Dixie twins. So we were like, we need to like squash that. So I was like, when it came to picking our grades, like what subjects we were doing, I did physics and chemistry, and then I wanted to do medicine, and Alana wanted to do
I
business.
did business and admin. I wanted to do law.
And then we went, our UCAS forms, both virtually got straight A's, and then our UCAS forms, and I was
Work
like,
hard, kids.
work hard. And then I was like, actually,
Let's just
I'm gonna
follow
go
the
try-
dream.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And Mum and Dad were like, oh
Good.
my god. And then we just did it, and it sort of paid off.
Wicked. And so now you started on Verge magazine, is that right?
Yeah.
And then you were interviewing up and coming celebs and celebs.
As well. Did Jack Daniel's birthday with Plan B.
How was that?
Oh my god, it was the most surreal experience of our life, but the most amazing. Like, think Coyote Ugly, is it that in real life?
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. It's amazing.
And so you just sit on the
experience.
plane thinking, yep, I have not paid for any of this. There's Plan B. I'm drinking free Jack Daniels. This is wonderful.
And you're sisters, but are you also best friends?
We hate each other.
So they hate each other.
No, we do. But the thing is with Lisa is that we fight like cat and dog, like literally fight like cat and dog. But I leave the house and we're already on text each other.
Yeah. I came in here this morning and Alana got a coffee. Lisa goes, "Where's my coffee? You're not getting anyone else's coffee."
She came in just a big bully. Came in. She was a big bully. Sort of did.
Put some tiny head. Do this. Do
The
that.
thing is that a relationship like that can be really destructive as well, because we are so. But we were apart for 5 years. So
Which I think
now
is
we're
good.
but now we're still getting used to being in each other's pockets. Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
we were our own people for 5 years, and like when I was down here, people didn't even know I had a twin for like a year and a half.
Seriously?
Yeah, I didn't tell them. There's no
How
point.
did
Do you know what I mean?
I know.
And then you go on Facebook and she's like, you're looking in the mirror. Like, oh, what's that?
Yeah.
So now you're concentrating on the presenting, is that right? And you've just got a slot on Radio 1.
One extra for us.
Radio
Yeah.
1 extra. Oh my god, tell me a bit about that. That's
So
awesome.
basically, well, we hadn't really thought about radio before, had we? And then because everyone was like, "Oh, you're perfect for TV," and then they were like wanting to get us in for a pilot, and we were like, right, fine. As soon as we got in the studio, we were like, this is amazing. Like literally, I'm getting paid to talk. This is brilliant. And then I think I thought as well, like radio gave us a bit of integrity because of what we look like. I think people will stereotype us, but radio will give us integrity.
But do you really find that since you've been doing this, you have been stereotyped?
I think we fight it more than it actually happens.
Yeah, because
sometimes artists in that, they're like, do you know what I mean? You get a male artist interview, especially American rappers.
They like, think they're pimping.
Hey honey. Yeah, me just like, excuse me. If I was 65 stone and looked like Subo, you would not be putting your arm around me and saying, hey honey. And it doesn't mean that I don't have any musical knowledge, you know what I mean?
No, but guys, it is hard work, it's a hard graft to come to where you are, and that is in itself unbelievable.
Well, I think as soon as we got a thing with the BBC, that showed that people were taking us seriously, and that's when we kind of went, hey, that's what we did.
Yeah.
So what is next for you guys? World domination.
Yeah. So we're just keeping on the radio show, and then we've got our own YouTube channel, Mac Twins, which has started taking off as well. Like we've just got a thing to do all the red carpet events for Universal Films and I can't remember what the other one is. All the premieres. So we've got a red carpet slot and all them, and then we've got like really big artists coming up, and then loads of press, like the Scottish papers interviews. It's weird. We're just saying it's weird being interviewed. Like all this like the Scottish papers like, can we do a double page spread with you? It's like, what are we going to talk about? And I'm like,
what we're going to talk about? Where do we start?
We can talk behind the legs of a donkey. This is your life. I'll get my leather dinner, shall I?
And I think we just want to kind of work through work way up in the BBC, I think, and just keep working hard with that. And
but Alana, you've also got a school, a drama school.
Yeah, I'm on performance school in Scotland, so I like dipping myself into theatre that way as well.
And you do a lot of musical stuff with them, don't you?
Yeah.
And so, do you get people from the West End that's currently performing to? How's that?
So I loved it. Like last time there, we got the cast of Wicked and Mamma Mia up. And Matt Shaw, who's an amazing MD, so it was good because I like joining in because I've not been dancing for ages. I just get myself involved again.
Do you miss it though?
I do miss it.
Yeah.
Like we went to see Jersey Boys the other day. We took Mother Mac was down. We took her. She was coming out going Sherry. We're going along the street. Oh, we loved it.
And as well, Alana and I, as much as we were in front of a camera, we're quite outgoing, but I'm mortified by things like my auntie's sitting next to me going Sherry, Sherry, baby. And I'm just sitting there like.
No, but watching that made me miss it even more, like watching the kids. But I think I will go back to musical theatre at some point. Like I'd love to be yelling Legally Blonde.
Sideshow? You know, the twins.
The policeman in Panto, one of them, the ugly sister in Shrek.
No.
So you go back to musicals with watching your kids putting on all these productions, but that must be so satisfying to see them and get back what you've put in.
I actually found it more rewarding watching them on stage than me being on stage myself, and I get more nervous when they do something. Like they were in the finals for Edinburgh's Got Talent last year. Oh my god, I thought I was like this. I never ever used to get nervous when I was going on stage, but oh god, I was so nervous for them.
And you also do a lot of theatre production as well.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about that. That must be exactly the same, you know, putting on a show, seeing it happen.
Yeah, it's much more rewarding.
Yeah.
It's weird because I was doing a lecture at Central because they've asked me to go back and lecture it, but it's a bit weird because everyone's like 10 years older than me. I'm like, right, kids, adults, students. And you've got to sort of look back at your career. I'm just like, oh, I have actually done quite a lot, but I realised when I first went to Central when I was 17, I thought I was going to be a director because you do at that age.
So they put those nails away because they look rank.
When I went back, I thought I was going to be a director. And then I did a festival at the ICA when I was 18 and curated a festival for a week for the whole of the ICA, and it was like 20 international companies. In fact, I found my spreadsheet for it the other day and I'm like, how did you know how to do all this? And then I was assistant producing on the West End and UK tours within a year, and then
you've done so much. It just fascinates me how young you are and how much you've actually done. But what's your what favourite musicals? What are your favourite musicals at the moment?
That's a hard question. I did like Jersey. I like them for different things. Like Jersey Boys for the tightness of the singing and the harmonies, definitely. Legally Blonde because I want to be in it. Wicked because just for the overall experience. Lion King for the sound. Oh my god, can you just imagine that? Oh yeah.
Alana started when we went to go and see it, remember, and Alana was like all the overture came in and I just went
and I never cry at anything. Like I went to see Les Mis and I didn't even shed a tear. I was just like
Alana,
hard. And then I went to see Legally Blonde and cried at Legally Blonde. I was like, here, sister, I hear you. You know,
She kept going, that's us. I'm like, it's not like us. What are you saying? Shut up.
Aye. And so I like that. What else have we seen recently?
I've got some quick fire questions for you coming up. Right, Mamma Mia.
Together. This will be interesting.
Just shout out. Yeah. Mamma Mia or Jersey Boys?
Jersey Boys. They like Mamma Mia.
Mia's awful.
Oh, the plot in that.
Barbados or New York?
New York. Oh, we've never been to either, but I would say New York.
I'm sure you'll be going sometime soon.
Yeah.
Marmite or Nutella?
Nutella.
Oh,
aye. We get a jar. Aye.
So, guys, are you very similar?
Oh, complete opposite. This is opposite, but this is
kind
of similar. Last time we did this, we got everything opposite.
Yeah,
so
no.
this is
Jennifer Aniston or Angelina Jolie?
Angelina Jolie.
Really? Would you say? Yeah.
Good.
Made in Chelsea or The Only Way is Essex?
Made in Chelsea. Neither. I hate them both.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but Made in Chelsea.
And West Side Story or Phantom of the Opera?
Phantom. Oh no, West Side Story. I'm going
Seriously, you.
I know. This is shameful.
But this is weird how we're getting the same because before.
Power to the double faces.
Who's messier?
Oh, we're both on the messy. We're on a par.
Seriously, and who talks more out of the two of you?
Lisa,
Both of them.
Yeah,
They've been the Mac Twins. I've been Charlotte. Thanks for watching.